This is video 5 in the HEX Innovate series on basic motorcycle maintenance. It gives a brief overview of how to drain and replace the final drive fluid on shaft-driven BMW motorcycles.
The procedures shown in this video may not apply to all motorcycles. Always follow the motorcycle manufacturer's recommendations for routine maintenance and repair. If any tasks shown in this video are beyond your ability, let a qualified technician with experience in the relevant vehicle do them for you.
Over time, the final drive fluid is exposed to severe heat and mechanical stresses that break down its chemical structure and degrade its ability to lubricate. This makes it extremely important not to exceed the manufacturer's recommended service intervals. Your BMW motorcycle's final drive fluid needs to be changed at the intervals specified in the relevant service schedule. For BMW motorcycles using these designs of final drive, the fluid replacement interval is normally every 40,000 kilometers or 2 years, whichever comes first. These final drives need 230 milliliters of 80W90 oil with an API GL5 rating. For BMW motorcycles manufactured during and after 2004 and using these designs of final drive, it is highly recommended that the fluid be replaced every 10,000 kilometers. The final drives on these motorcycles need 180 milliliters of fully synthetic 75W90 oil with an API GL5 rating, such as Castrol Syntrax Long Life 75W90. To drain the fluid from the motorcycle's final drive unit, start by riding the motorcycle for 10 to 15 kilometers. Park the motorcycle on its center stand or secure it to a workshop stand. Remove the rear wheel. Place a metal or plastic drain tray under the final drive's fluid drain plug point. Remove the drain plug from the final drive. Allow the used fluid to drain into the drain tray. Be aware that some R-Series and K-Series BMWs manufactured in certain model years may not have a lower drain plug. If your final drive does not have a lower drain plug, you will need to drain the used fluid from the final drive's filler plug. In this case, remove the filler plug. On these models, it will be at the rear end of the domed casing, as shown by the red arrow, or on the drive unit's inner face, facing the rear wheel hub, as shown by the pink arrow. Remove the bolt connecting the upper torque arm to the final drive. Gently swivel the final drive backward and down until the drive shaft's rear universal joint disconnects from the drive splines on the final drive unit. Continue to swivel the final drive backward and down until the filler orifice faces the drain tray. The old final drive fluid will likely be light to dark brown in color. This is normal. If the final drive fluid is blackened, has a scorched smell, or has metal dust or particles in it, these are indicators of trouble that must be investigated further. It is likely that the final drive fluid filler plug or drain plug, or both, have a magnet built in. This provides extra protection by trapping stray metal particles. It is also a diagnostic aid that lets you examine any particle buildup. A very small amount of stray metal dust or fragments is normal. If a filler or drain plug magnet has trapped larger particles or excessive debris, this means trouble that must be investigated further. Clean the plug magnet or magnets with a solvent-based cleaner and wipe the plugs dry with a clean rag. Replace and tighten the drain plug. Wipe the surrounding area with a clean rag. If you needed to swivel the final drive backward and down to drain the fluid, swivel it back up and into position, making sure that the drive shaft's rear universal joint securely engages the drive splines on the final drive unit. Replace the bolt connecting the upper torque arm to the final drive. Make certain the rubber boot sealing the swing arm and final drive unit is properly positioned and will not allow water or dirt to enter. If the fluid filler plug has not already been removed, remove it now. On this final drive, the fluid filler plug is here. On this final drive, the fluid filler plug is here. On this final drive, the fluid filler plug is here. On this final drive, the fluid filler plug is here. Use a compatible syringe or funnel to carefully pour the correct amount of fresh fluid into the final drive. Do not exceed the recommended fluid quantity, as this may lead to fluid leaks and possible fluid contamination of the rear brake system. Replace and tighten the fluid filler plug. Wipe the surrounding area with a clean rag. Reinstall the rear wheel.
The HEX GS911 has been independently rated as the best diagnostics and configuration tool for BMW, allowing you to reset service reminders, scan and clear fault codes, read real-time values, retrofit BMW accessories, do important maintenance procedures, and much more. See hexgs911.com for more information.